Hey there, welcome to the Hot Slice, the weekly podcast brought to you by Pizza Today magazine. I'm your host, Jeremy White, editor-in-chief of Pizza Today. That was a mouthful. Joined today by two guests, executive editor Denise Greer and senior creative director Joshua Cowan. What's up, Josh? What's up, Denise?
Hey, hey. I love
What's
getting you
up?
guys on the podcast all together. This is going to be fun.
The Avengers are back together again.
It's a
That's right.
partay. We've got a lot to talk about too. There's a lot going on right now as we inch towards the final home stretch as we turn the corner in 2024 and go down the straight stretch towards the end of the year. This is really the busiest time of the year for the pizza industry.
Absolutely. And this is when the pizza industry goes into the black. You know, a lot of them, that's when their profits are really heightened is during this last little quarter, especially with the holiday push. And the holiday push begins with National Pizza Month, Halloween, and then you go right into Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year, all the pre-New Year stuff. So it's an exciting time of the year for us.
The last 3 months of the year fly by so much, but even so more this year because we have an extra event this year going down in November. So a lot of things for the pizzeria operators, a lot of things for us this fall. So I'm really excited. So, but yeah, PizzaCon is November 7th. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet, get it soon because it probably will sell out because space is limited. We are in an amazing venue, the Fillmore in
Yeah.
Philadelphia. With it's got a couple stages. Both of them are going to be going on at the same time. Lots of content. Yeah, you're gonna really love it.
It's a great venue. I can't wait just to step onto the stage myself for no other reason than it's an iconic concert venue. And back in the 1970s, I mean, Jimi Hendrix played that
Yeah.
stage. So many of the biggest names in music played that stage. So to be able to be there, step on that stage, and be in that hall, just as a music fan, not to mention all the fun we're going to have on the pizza side of the coin, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I love that it's one day and you just kind
Yeah.
of get it all out there in one day and soak it all in and that's my favorite thing about it being one day.
Yeah, in and out, no doubt. And Philadelphia is such a great city, though. If you're a pizzeria owner operator, I understand that how busy the weekends are for you, Fridays and Saturdays. If you have the chance to maybe come in early, maybe if Tuesday or Wednesday is a slower day for you, if you can come in a day or two early, have a Philly cheesesteak, visit some of Philadelphia's iconic pizzerias. If you've never done the history tour, right? See the Liberty Bell, see some of the history there. Maybe take in a I don't know if the Eagles are home that time of year, maybe taking a football game, but there's a lot to do in
Yeah.
Philadelphia, and it's a great town.
It is a great city. I love it. I actually have a list myself for when I arrive because I'm going to arrive a little early. And so there will be some stops along the way before I actually make it to the hotel and the Fillmore because there are pizzerias that I have been dying to get to.
It's been a minute since we've been to
Uh,
Philadelphia, so yeah, that list has been growing for a few years now. So I'm right there with you. There's a few that I can't wait to hit.
no,
Yeah.
I'm excited too, and I also have to get it. I love cheesesteaks. I've got to get a cheesesteak with whiz, with the hot
Yeah.
cherry peppers. That will be my first stop immediately from the airport, and then after that, I'll hit some pizzerias, and then I'll get over to the Fillmore. And we do have a great educational lineup. Josh, you mentioned the Fillmore. What a great layout! We have three different floors, right, and upstairs we have a nice little educational lineup. It's because it's a one-day event and because it's one room. There are five speakers that are going to go back to back to back to back to back. Really great content that will allow you to go back and forth between the activation area and the main show floor. Not really a show floor, but what we're calling a show floor, right? Where the activations are, where the exhibitors are. You'll be able to go back and forth. If there's a speaker you want to hear from, you'll be able to go up there. And then many of the exhibiting companies will be taking the main stage and doing demonstrations, providing some of their own education to attendees. It's really different and unique and interesting that will differentiate the event from what you see at Pizza Expo in Las Vegas. So it's for those who do make the trip, it's going to be very much worthwhile.
And it's not like the International Pizza Expo floor,
Right.
where if you want to listen to this person and then you're gonna have to go over there and then walk all the way upstairs. It's very manageable to get
It
to
is.
stage to the next within a couple of minutes. So just plan your day accordingly.
And Denise, the World Pizza Champions are going to have a large appearance there. They're going to kind of cap off the day by making dinner, by making pizzas. They are going to. We have some ovens on the show floor. They're also bringing in some portable ovens, and
Mhm.
they're going to be firing up pies, handing those out at the dinner time. That's kind of what we're going to be doing for food to end the day as Scott's Pizza Tours disembarks. So I'm really looking forward to some of the World Pizza Champs making pizza, not just for us, but for anyone who's there who wants to partake. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, you had me at the World Pizza Champions
Yeah,
making us pizza. I'll definitely be sticking around for that. I'm excited.
yeah, no doubt. No
So it's
doubt.
going to be a fun time in Philly. We're jazzed. We can't wait to see you all. Make sure you get to pizzacon.com to register because it will fill up.
It will. And summer officially ended, I believe, yesterday. Now I should say
We
that
record this ahead of
we are
time.
recording the podcast in advance. We are recording this on September 23rd. So September 22nd was the first official day of fall. Um,
Yay.
so stuff's about to get real for pizzerias. While most Americans, us included, love summer, like the vacations, the beach, all the things you do in summer, it's not the best time for pizzeria owners. It's kind of their downtime, kind of their slow period. So
I
it's
uh,
about to be
told
really heavy.
I told my 6-year-old yesterday, hey, it's the first day of fall, and he just looks around and he goes, "Why is it still hot?" And
It's still hot, Dad. It doesn't seem like fall, but it's coming. And pizzerias are about to get very, very busy.
Yes, they are. And lead it off, in a week. So when you listen to this, we're going to be approaching National Pizza Month. And let me tell you, National Pizza Month is going to be huge this year, and we're excited for it. Josh, let's just give you a huge round of applause because
Oh my God.
you,
Yeah.
those graphics that you
oh,
made
thank
for everyone to use, and this is what I'll say, y'all, is these graphics are available for you to download at pizzatoday.com/ National Pizza Month.
And they're completely
And
free. I didn't mean to
they're
interrupt, but they're
free. Yeah,
completely
exactly.
free. You have a professional, outstanding graphic designer, best in class graphic designer in this industry.
Award-winning
And
graphic
these
design.
assets are completely free of charge. So if you do not take advantage of them, I'm sorry, it's pretty stupid. All right.
Yeah,
Like, let's take advantage of these.
you
No need
really
to credit any of those. Just put them on your social media
have.
and let your audience look at them. And yeah,
And here's a little secret, add your logo.
Yes.
Take
right.
your PNG file. If you don't know what that is, get with one of the different people on your team or grab your graphic designer and slap your logo on it. You can always customize anything that we've put out there for you. Because there's even one Josh created one where it's a window where you can just put your photo in the middle and then it's
Yeah.
National Pizza Month around it. So it's a nice frame for you to be able to build whatever you want off of it. And so the graphics are amazing. I actually just put up an article today about it because I'm so excited for people to let them know that that's available to them and to share with their just pizza enthusiasts. I think enthusiasts will be excited for National Pizza Month as well.
Absolutely.
Another, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if we're giving applause, Denise, you deserve some for putting together, curating this amazing toolkit, National
Yeah.
Pizza Month toolkit that's on pizzatoday.com. That's where the graphics are, but there's so much more stuff there. Yeah, you got to take a look at it.
Yeah, it's got press release how to do customizable press releases. I did a social media calendar where I showed you each day what you can highlight each day, even within all of these. There are a bunch of food holidays and different
Yeah.
holidays within National Pizza Month. Like Pizza World Pizza Maker Day is like October 20th, I think, and that's one you need to make sure you are celebrating. But there are a lot of days in there. So National Pizza Month, like October is just slammed with great days
Yeah.
to promote your business, promote pizza, and promote the industry as well. So
National
we're
Mushroom
loving it.
Day is the 15th, by the way.
I
So
know, right?
I will stay
And
away from pizzerias on the 15th. I don't like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. I'll be there.
Yeah. I really can't overstate the value or understate the value of this because it's you would pay as a restaurant owner, you would pay a marketing agency, an ad agency, a graphic design agency thousands of
Yeah,
dollars
Sure.
for this type of material, and it's all in one spot.
yeah.
There's a great short video. There are amazing graphics. I think my favorite one, Josh, is "Wake Me Up When September Ends," kind of the
I
play on the
know.
Green Day song. That's probably my favorite one. Denise, your calendar. Obviously, we have the press release. All you have to do is download that press release, plug in the name of your pizzeria,
Yeah,
send it out to local media. But I think my favorite, Denise, also is the calendar where
yeah,
there
That's
are
my favorite.
obviously 31 days in the October, and we have provided the pizzeria owner with an idea of something they can do all
every day.
31 of those days, every single day. And you can take it and run with it as is with no changes, or you can use it
Mhm.
as inspiration and make slight tweaks that best fit, the demographic that comes into your pizzeria into where you're at in the country, yada, yada, yada. But everything is there in
Yeah,
order that will allow you to make this October your best month ever in your pizzeria. And it's all free and it's all in one spot right there on pizzatoday.com. And Denise, yes, Josh is right. Denise, for those who don't know, the number of hours of work that she has put into this and building this, it's insane. And again, it should cost you a lot of money and it's all free. It's all pizza and it's all for you, as Bill Oakley would say.
If
exactly. I love that. That's
if you're a
amazing.
pizzeria that, say your social media has been lacking, this month is the opportunity to get on it. And it's like Jeremy said, it's all right there in front of you. Just follow it day by day. And I'd love to know if anybody does this day by day and see I'd love to hear the results they
Yeah,
get from this because I think it will be astonishing.
Performance Food Service is proud to deliver high-quality products, innovative technology, and custom operational solutions to restaurants of all sizes across the country. The flagship division of Performance Food Group, with deep roots in the restaurant industry, Performance Food Service has been the exclusive distributor of the Roma family of brands for more than 65 years. This signature relationship has allowed Performance Food Service to become a leader in the pizza and Italian segment of food service nationwide.
Hi, I'm Genevieve Ruby, a fifth-generation dairy farmer here in Humboldt County, California. Did you know that 99% of California's dairy farms are family-owned? And we're proud to sustainably produce the milk that goes into quality cheeses you use to create your delicious pizzas. Thanks for helping make California not only America's #1 dairy state, but the leading producer of mozzarella too. We hope you enjoy this podcast.
So yeah, going back to the calendar, I think if your social media is lacking, this is the best opportunity for you to jump on it and get in a really nice groove because Denise has got something for every day. And I would
Every day.
love to hear the results. If you do this every day, I bet they're going to be amazing.
yeah, and you can do that two ways. So if you go to the toolkit down at the bottom, there is a share your National Pizza Month story. So we want to hear what you have going. So we have a spot for you to just fill it out, and then you can include links to your images or links to what you've done. And you can share your story with us so that we can also share those on pizzatoday.com and on social media during the month. And that's the fun thing is you can do it that way. You can also just email me, D Greer, Greer, at pizzatoday.com, and I'd love to know your story. So that's amazing. Um,
Yeah, and guys, we can take, no, I say we, I'm not talking about the royal we, the three of us, right? This was before our day, but Pizza Today magazine can take full credit for National Pizza Month.
It's
The
our baby.
founder of Pizza Today magazine literally lobbied Congress and got National Pizza Month officially designated.
Yeah.
Before our day, back when we were all in elementary school eating that good elementary school pizza on Fridays, right? Um,
Yeah.
so that is really this really is truly a Pizza Today thing from start to finish, which is really amazing.
Well, and something I want to mention is because, a lot of times you hear about these food holidays and you're like, oh, it's exhausting. There's just so many. There's so much going on. But the reason why the pizza specific holidays are important is because you will receive a sales bump. Like if you market it or if it's marketed in your community that it's happening. And here's the story. Nobody markets National Cheeseburger Day as well because I actually went out and had a cheeseburger on National Cheeseburger Day. And the restaurant had no idea it was National Cheeseburger Day. And I'm like, you don't know it's Cheeseburger Day? So anyway, so pizza, like you do, like people, if they see that there is a special designation, they will gravitate towards it. But not just that, the reason why we want you to also really gravitate towards celebrating National Pizza Month is to get that attention from your local and regional media. They are looking for a ton of stories, and National Pizza Month and those pizza holidays are a huge way to get exposure in media. I think I highlighted a whole bunch of ways that you can get out there with your local media, but
Yeah.
don't be afraid to pitch them. Like I would email, I would ping somebody in IG, I would anything, like just find the reporter, tag them in a post, anything that you can do to draw attention to you and what you're doing, but also how you're separating yourself from others. Because it's not just, hey, I have a National Pizza Month deal going. It's, hey, here's what I'm doing to make people know that this is a great pizzeria and it needs to be featured as a National Pizza Month pizzeria.
I got my start at a local homegrown newspaper, weekly newspaper, and trust me, a lot of our pizzerias are in those kind of towns. So we were always craving any kind of story possible just to fill the paper.
Yes.
So trust
Exactly.
me, they're gonna want to hear your story, and they're gonna want the content. You're helping them as well.
That's right. Same for me, Josh. I started off as a reporter at a daily newspaper in a small Indiana town. And, unless there was a murder in the county or the high school basketball team was going to the state finals, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we were just begging for something to publish. And so they 100% will take that and run with it. No doubt.
Yeah. And an easy way to do that is to create a media and kind of influencer event coming in. Okay, so now is a good time. Today, plan it. On October 1st, I'm going to invite the media here between the hours of 1 and 3 for, whatever time you set it aside to give them a unique opportunity to lay out what you're doing for National Pizza Month. You could even do it prior to National Pizza Month if you're doing a major kickoff event that you want them at. So there's a lot of opportunities to get local media, and that's what's important because the more eyes you can get on your business, the better it is.
Yeah, no doubt. And let's not forget that the month concludes with Halloween on October 31st, the last day of the month. And Halloween is by far one of the biggest days for pizzeria owners. And this year, I took a look at the calendar, and this year, Halloween falls on a Thursday. That's a really great day. Obviously, Thursday, Friday, Saturday are going to be mega sales when Halloween falls on one of those days as compared to a Monday or Tuesday. But regardless of the day of the week, Halloween is always one of the 5 largest sales days of the entire year. With
Yeah.
it being on a Thursday this year, it's expect gangbusters. And even though we're a month out from that right now, you really should be making your plans right now. You shouldn't wake up on October, 24th and be like, okay, let's get my Halloween plans ready. That's not going to work. Get your staffing ready. How many drivers do you need? How many dishwashers, how many kitchen staff? is primarily going to be takeout and delivery on Halloween versus dine
Mhm.
in. So those are the things you need to start prepping for right now.
And making sure you're not running out of product. I mean, we see
Yeah.
so many times people running out of product, and it doesn't have to be that way. If you're looking back at your POS systems and looking back at your inventory controls and seeing what you've done and looking at the day of the week and saying, okay, well, we're gonna kill it this year, so let's up the counts. Just really take a look and make sure you're ordering properly.
Yeah, and what I like is sometimes I'll see pizzerias do a trunk or treat the
Oh, I
weekend
love
before
that.
Halloween, either the Saturday or Sunday before Halloween, which
Double dip.
brings in a little business. Really, all you're doing is handing out some candy to the kids. It's not costing you
Mhm.
much at all. And then you're getting that business again on Halloween because they are way too busy to prepare food on Halloween. So you kind of get a double dip that way.
Yeah. And you can also, so the great thing is, and we have a recipe for it on pizzatoday.com, but you can do a Halloween dessert pizza and you can make those ahead of time in advance and have those just ready to go. You can have them ready so that people can just pre-order them and you've set a certain amount that you're going to do. Because that's just extra revenue that you wouldn't have normally put into your day. But it's Halloween, people expect treats, and doing a Halloween themed dessert pizza just makes a whole lot of sense.
And
Yeah,
people
and
who
the
order that,
jack-o'-lantern pizzas, right, Josh? We've
Yes.
seen
yeah,
those just like you see the heart-shaped pizzas on Valentine's Day. It's as simple as taking pepperoni and making it look like a jack-o'-lantern. Nothing
right.
special.
And people who buy that pizza, trust me, they're gonna go home or they're gonna, if they're there in the store, they're gonna take a picture of that pizza because it is
Yeah.
different, it's unique, and they're gonna share it on their social media. So that's a double bump for that.
Yeah, exactly. And Halloween leads us into some of the other biggest days. So that's just funny that, you go into the end of the year and that's when three of your biggest days are. Well, two of
Yeah.
them. Well, no, three, because
Yeah.
Christmas Eve is also
Christmas
a
Eve,
big day.
You've got
Uh,
you've got the
New
day
Year's Eve.
before Thanksgiving, right? So
yeah.
you've got Halloween, the five. Let's stick with the five, right? The
Okay.
five biggest days. Yeah, you have Halloween, the day before Thanksgiving, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Super Bowl Sunday. Those are the five largest.
Mhm.
And I'd say National Pizza Day is up there too because that's just a single day.
Right.
That might be a bigger one too.
On February 9th. Yes, absolutely. But the end of the year, when you roll into this last little set, the thing that I wanted to pop on here with us to talk about too is that, it's a time to make sure you have everything dialed in because all of these additional revenue sources are at your disposal. You're talking catering, room rentals, group parties, gift cards. Those are all huge in this next 3 months. So if this is huge in the next 3 months, you need to make sure that you have everything dialed in so that you can really capitalize on those opportunities. If you haven't started scheduling those holiday parties and different things, you should be reaching out to those organizers to say, "Hey, we're filling up our calendars. We need to get you in for your holiday party." Because that's a huge sales revenues.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Whether you're catering holiday parties or whether you have a large party room in your pizzeria where people can have the party right there in your business. And gift cards. One of the beautiful things about gift cards is a percentage of those dollars are never redeemed,
Yeah,
making it just free money. Sometimes even I may get let's say a $50 gift card. Once it's got $3 left on it, a lot of times I just throw it away.
same.
Just never use it again. Some people receive a gift card and never redeem it ever. But you're definitely going to make money on gift cards, and 100% of those are not coming back in. So it really is free money.
Absolutely. What else do we need to talk about? I love getting you guys on the show because then we get to really hit on some of the big things happening in the industry and what's going on. But I just think the especially November and December, it's gonna be wild how busy pizzerias are. So I hope that you're prepared and that you're fully staffed. I think Mike Bausch has an article right now on staying fully staffed. So that's a fun read because it's that's a hard thing to do this time of year because people get to a burnout phase. So keeping that staff energized is going to be vital to your next little bit at the pizzeria.
And I want to give Mike a quick shout out because he is absolutely killing it on social media right now.
Yeah, he
He
is.
so much effort and content, and it's content that you would want if you have a
Yeah,
pizzeria. It's all very practical for you, done very well. So if you're not following him on Instagram or TikTok, you need to
yeah.
immediately
It's
because
at Mikey Bausch.
yeah. So yeah, and he has a catalog right now you could already go through and see. But following him on the daily, I think it's daily post.
Yeah.
It's really good. They're really good.
Absolutely. We love having him as a contributing writer and speaker, and he is just a wealth of knowledge and
And
uh
entertaining as well.
yeah.
That's the thing. It's fun to learn from Mike.
You know what I love is Mike, although he takes his business very seriously, his social media is just like the articles he writes for us in Pizza Today, little whimsical, right? It's not.
Mhm.
This is very serious business. Let's take it seriously, but let's take a fun tone. Pizza is fun. Let's not forget, it's the most fun food on the planet. It's the birthday party food for a reason, right? Pizza is fun. Your social media, if you're a pizzeria, your social media should be fun. No, I mean, no ifs, ands, or but with a
Yeah.
capital F. It should be
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
absolutely.
It shouldn't be just, hey, here's a deal. You make it personal. Make it personal because that's what sells your brand right there is
Right.
people want to know you on a personal basis. So yeah.
That's exactly right. Hey, before we go though, I've got to know because we've talked about Halloween a lot, and that is my favorite holiday, as you guys know. Even when I was a little child, I just love the pomp and circumstance, right? The theatrics of it, all the kids trick or treating, and all the decorations, the houses. I just love everything about it. What is your favorite Halloween candy? And if you say candy corn, don't even say it. Just X out and leave right
Just
now.
resign immediately.
What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh
Oh, mine's
man.
easy. It's the mini Snickers. I could I could really put some damage on some mini Snickers.
Denise?
Oh man, for me it's the little Kit Kats. I love the little Kit Kats, the little Kit Kats. And then second would be the little Reese cups.
Yeah.
Yes,
Bomb.
yes. So I love the Reese's pumpkins, the peanut butter pumpkins, and I like the full size, not the little miniature ones. The little
Yeah.
miniature ones are just like a tease. I also love the mini Butterfingers. I feel like I could eat a whole bag
Oh.
of those. Do you guys remember just the sheer joy when every year you would go to the one house where they gave out the full size candy bars, not the little
Yeah.
candy bars, but the full size.
And there's only one house in each neighborhood
There's
that does.
always one house in each
Yeah.
neighborhood.
In
That's
my
right.
neighborhood, we have one house that does it as well right now.
That's right. That's right. Hey, this stuff's not cheap, right? Halloween
Yeah.
candy. I just actually spent a lot of money on some huge bags of Halloween candy the other day, hoping we get a lot of trick-or-treaters. But yeah, the full-size candy bar, and we didn't have phones back then. We couldn't text our friends,
Yeah.
but somehow we relayed that information. We passed it down, one biker to another, pull up on our BMX bike. Hey, the house over there has got the full-size Snickers. And it was
Yeah.
sheer jubilation to go get the full-size candy bar.
We
For sure.
had a house that would give away money, and that was the best. And you didn't know what you were getting. You could get $1, you could get 5, you could get 20. And I wasn't in a
Wow.
big crazy neighborhood at all. That's what they did every year. So they'd get a line, and kids would actually go change their clothes and come back and do it again.
Could
Oh,
afford maybe
wow.
4 kids. That's
Yeah.
about it. That's
In
all.
between, we would get our, because, when you live in a small town that doesn't have independent pizzerias, like you only have chains, and that's the town I lived in. We did the pizza, the Little Caesars, two pizza, you got two big
Yeah.
pizzas, all, so we would have that. And milk, because I don't know why we drank milk with pizza, but we did.
You just dated yourself with the pizza
I
thing
know, right?
because that was like I think that was like
80s, baby.
that
I
was
want to know who drinks
late
milk
80s,
with
maybe
pizza.
80s. Yeah, we had us Little Caesars in our Kmart, so that
Yep,
definitely
that's what
Yes.
we had. It was in our
Oh,
Kmart.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Milk with pizza. I want to know okay, so in
Why?
this podcast comment or on social media, did you drink milk with pizza, or do your kids drink milk with pizza? Because I don't know why we did.
Everybody does. Like
Maybe they're
we go to Boom Boss Pizzeria, which is a an independently owned pizzeria, and with his kids' pizza, they give milk as well. So,
yeah,
but he'll drink it with it. So, whatever.
yeah.
I can't knock it because let me tell you, from the time I was a child to even today, I eat chips. I eat potato chips when I eat pizza. Like if not at the restaurant, right? But
Really?
if we do takeout, bring pizza home, right? And we'll usually have wings, breadsticks, pizza because we're teenage boys. There's plenty of food there. I still go to the pantry, and it doesn't matter if it's Ruffles or Doritos or whatever potato chip we have, whatever chip we have. I have chips with pizza. So I can't knock
Yeah.
Denise for having milk.
We used to do chips and dip with our pizza, so I get it. We
Yeah.
used to do like the French onion dip, which sounds really weird. So yeah, milk, French onion dip.
I can get down with that though. I
Yeah,
can
have
do
I
to
that.
think it
have
Josh,
was
you
a
guys have anything a little
bellyache.
weird in your
I
house?
have to have a carbonated beverage every time I have a pizza. Now, thankfully, now it's sparkling water, so it's not as, it's a little healthier than, drinking a Dr. Pepper or Coca-Cola. But I have to have a carbonated beverage. Those pair so well together. Just a carbonated beverage and a
Yeah.
pizza.
I'm with you that. Hey, Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is a great carbonated beverage to have when you're having pizza.
The best.
I mean, carbonated beverages. I'm going with a beer. I'm going with an IPA.
Yep. Yep. No doubt. Beer and pizza is a match made in heaven. No doubt about that. But well, kids, I like what we did here. Talked about
Yeah,
National Pizza Month, Halloween, PizzaCon, gift card sales, all the fun things that happen in Q4, right? The end of the year is always so big and so important for pizzerias. So definitely embrace that toolkit. Go to pizzatoday.com, download those free assets and utilize them to your advantage.
absolutely. And have a great National Pizza Month, and just good luck in this fourth quarter. You're gonna just kill it. I know it.
Yeah.
And it was great seeing you guys.
Great seeing y'all too.
I think that's a wrap. We'll see you guys next
Wrap.
time.
See y'all later. Bye.
See ya.